Hey guys, Blazie here, and welcome to 10 random facts about me because I don't have time to make a big video or can come up with good ideas. So here are 10 random facts about me. Fact number 1. My favourite movie of all time is The Never-Ending Story. I absolutely love this movie. Atreyu is the reason why I love long hair on males. I truly love this movie. The music is amazing, the effects are fun, I love the wolf, I love Valkor so much and I've always dreamed of flying around with him. I really need to get art with him someday, I've been meaning to do that for so long. And yes, Artax's scene still makes me cry. It still makes me sad to watch, even though I know he's okay in the end. If for some reason you have never watched The Never-Ending Story, then please, for the love of God, keep watching this video, like, comment and subscribe, then go watch the film. However means necessary, go watch it because it's an absolute classic. Fact number 2. My persona has a middle name. It's Angel. Blazie Angel Fox. Yep. It just has a nice ring to it as well. It's also based off this art I got from someone special to me. So yeah, there you go. My persona has a middle name. How many personas have a middle name? Comment down below if your persona has a middle name, because I don't think that's a thing. I don't think generally they have a middle name. But I do. Blazie Angel Fox. Fact number 3. I played Australian football most of my childhood for my school and for a club. Australian football looks like this. Yeah, it's very rough, and we don't wear armour like those Americans thinking they're so tough in American football, yet again, wear armour. But yes, I played it pretty much through my entire school life besides 1 year when I was too young to join the team. So I think from year 2 onwards until I was in high school, I played 1 year of both school footy and club footy, and then quit after that because it was less about having fun and more so about destroying each other. I had this realization when during one of my games when I was on the wing, a pretty important place I might add, I was a runner and the get to it the other side man, basically. Or defense a lot too because I was very zoomy. Anyway, waiting for the ball to be thrown up and had the other team's dude bump into me all the time, when the whistle blew for the game to start, he would would be waiting there to charge for the ball, and he would just be boom, 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 a really hard kind of knock, from a big buff kind of kid. This was during high school and such, so people were a bit more bigger then, and he would do this all the time, and he was being extra tough and mean about it. And I realized he wasn't doing it for fun. He was doing it to win the game, because that's all that mattered at that point. And it just wasn't the same kind of feeling. It wasn't fun anymore. It was all just about winning. It was all about defeating your opponents, and it just wasn't fun. So let me go through some of my favourite moments. So something I loved is that we were a close team. It was generally always the same team with maybe 3 new people for that year. So we all bonded. We all still have that bond. Not that I have seen them in 10 years since leaving high school, but we'll always have school footy. We were friends, and this included the jock type people. Not that we call them jocks here, that's not really a thing in Australia, in terms of like calling that person a jock or whatever. We don't really have that, we don't really have university or college like in the same way as like America does. But yeah, they were that kind of people. They were like the bullies of the school, the assholes, if you will. And it was always so freaking hilarious when they got hurt and would cry the most. It was always the bullies that got hurt and would end up in utter tears. Well, if I got hurt, I never cried on the field, so that will always be funny to me. One of the most injuries I sustained was getting a football straight to the eye. It was a big kick. It was a very hard kick. It was coming down. It was and like I was between like these two large dudes who were like bumping into me, trying to get the ball, and and then suddenly smack. This part of the ball, right, so, okay, so, it's very much like a rugby kind of ball, that kind of design and everything, and so this, like, tip here is perfectly designed, and, mind you, they were smaller balls than what this is. This is like a professional kind of ball, not quite what they used in school footy, they used a bit more smaller ones, but, they're still pumped up, nice and hard kind of balls, but this bit here is perfectly designed to fit into your eye socket. And so that part there is what smacked me right into the eye. It hurt. I was down for the count. And I don't know, I was just down for the count. And something else great is the coach then came running out, and some random dude that might have been one of the dads, I don't know. Not my own dad, mind you. Some other random dad who helped out now and then. So he wasn't like a complete random, like I did recognize his face and everything. But both of them came over and checked up on me like, oh shit, that was really bad. But you know what? I got up, had a free kick, even though my vision was completely fucked. And I was dizzy for the rest of the game. But you know what? I kept on playing, because I'm not a crybaby like those bullies are. Another was the big dude on the team, Cohen. Yeah, I remember all my team's names, for the most part, all the main ones that were there. He kicked the ball for the goal. I was standing right alongside it and everything, so I could like see everything that was happening. But sadly, the ball ended up rolling across the ground, and so like the ball kind of rolls like this across the ground and kind of bumps along. Like this way, basically, across the ground. Sorry, I'm trying my best to show you. But here's the thing about footballs. They're extremely unpredictable. So quite suddenly, as it was rolling towards the big dude, like there was like this other big dude on the team standing there. He was like standing in the way of the goal, ready to get the ball. The ball suddenly jumped right over the top of this dude, scaring the crap out of him, because it's like, oh shit, like it happened so fast and so suddenly. Lands behind him and rolls into the goal. It was incredible and hilarious. It was such a great moment because it was just so completely random. We did not expect that. Again, footballs are extremely unpredictable. They are unpredictable so much so. Yeah, that happened. Another hilarious moment was a whole bunch of us going to catch the ball, which is like one of the most scariest, exhilarating things I've ever experienced, because it's all these dudes just charging at each other into one spot and jumping like mad to catch a ball. You just slam right into each other. Lots of broken bones have happened. Not to me, but it happens. But yeah, everyone's all jumping for a ball. I managed to catch it. I turn around to kick the ball into the goal, and everyone's just on the ground, just withering in pain. I stood there for like 3 seconds in utter confusion, like, what the hell happened to you, all you guys? And then I scored a goal. It was hilarious. Everyone's just down on the ground. What is happening with my hair? What is happening? It's good. Yeah, everyone, it was just a hilarious moment, because everything happens so fast in football, You're only focused on the ball. So yeah, the ball's just coming in, I grab it, turn around, everyone's on the ground. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just kick the ball in the goal then. It was so funny. And then there were moments of like meeting old school friends that moved to other schools, but then they played on that team, and so we would face off against each other. It was really cool to catch up. And then they would tackle you full force, shoving your face on the ground. It was great. There are two people, Adam and David, yeah, I remember their names, that were from other schools that played for ours for some reason. I'm confused by that too. They were there from the start to end. Once we moved on to high school, and it was like sad to say goodbye to our team. I think we played like 1 year during high school, but yeah, we did. Because then we went back to our primary school because they, you could still do 1 more year of school there, or you could move off to high school, but everyone moved off to high school, of course. And so then, yeah, we went back to our primary school to continue playing footy there, with like the year 7s, I believe. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And so we did do 1 year of high school there, I believe. But yeah, it was sad to say goodbye. Well, to Adam, because David ended up going to our high school, and you know what? He was extremely lovable. The entire team just loved having him there. He was like, that's definitely memorable, seeing him suddenly show up to our school. Other memorable time is the fact we are just wearing like sleeveless jerseys and little booty shorts, and it would occasionally piss down with rain and hail, and we'll be standing there shivering our asses off while playing football. Now imagine your hands freezing to absolute hell, like you just stuck them into a bucket of ice water and left them there for minutes on end, and then you have this ball, hard as hell. This is a bit soft at the moment, but this hard as hell ball coming at you, and your job is to get the ball, is to catch this ball with your frozen hands. It fucking hurts. My god, it hurts. Sometimes they would call the game off, but not until we are almost frozen. I remember scoring a goal on an extremely difficult angle on the final game I played. Pretty proud of that one. I managed to get a goal on my last game. That is memorable to me. And then one of the best parts, besides getting like the little orange peels between quarters, like there's 4 quarters, so like it's like, I don't know, we would play for like 15-minute rounds, I think, something like that. Maybe like 20 minutes or something. I think 15, yeah, sorry. And then we would have little orange peels, and they would be gone within seconds. It was so great. I freaking loved just eating little orange peels, you know, to give you some energy, basically, give you some zest. But one of the things we would do, it was like generally happened at the end of a football year, or I think if we had like a really good game and won, I think it would happen there as well. But one memory in particular, we kicked the absolute ass of one team. They gave us all like Coke cans at the end, and we just sprayed them at each other. Just shook them up and sprayed them. It's one of my fondest memories, because I don't think like any of us actually drank the Coke. We just sprayed them at each other and like at the coach and all this kind of stuff. And it was all just so much fun because we just kicked the absolute ass. Like most of the time we don't really know if we won or lost. Most of the time we don't really track score while you're actually playing the game. And sometimes it's a little difficult to tell, but we knew that day we kicked their absolute ass. And so it was just the best celebration, one of my fondest memories, honestly. And that's all my football kind of stuff there. Here's a photo of me. Yep. I mean, I'll probably put up a few photos over time in here, but here's one of my favourite photos of me. I look so grumpy and all that. I don't know. My dad like would run around with the camera. Got so much footage of me just kind of standing there. Never at one of my good games. But I got a whole bunch of like he has a whole bunch of footage I would really like to get off him someday. Yeah, I got a couple photos. I got a couple photos of all my team and everything, and so I might post all that up. I don't know. It was great. It was great fun. I absolutely loved it. But yeah, that's all I'll talk about for now with my footy time. That's some boring stuff for you to know now. Let's move on. Fact number 4. I'm the only one in my entire family that has red hair. Yep, just because the one family in Harry Potter are all redheads doesn't mean everyone in my family has red hair. Yep, I have no chance at life my family teasing me since the day I was born. Absolutely being born different in this family. Freaking yay, am I right? Also curly hair. Like, one other person in my family has curly hair, but not quite like mine. It's definitely a lot more thicker kind of curly hair, while mine, if combed and brushed, would turn out into an afro. So I got teased a lot by my own family, but you know what? I said F you and grew my hair out long. Fact number 5. Well, I can't say R words. Wed comes out as wed. This word comes out as wake. I covered this in the early video where I broke my bed. Whoops. May I ask you a question? Sure. Do you bleed? What? Fact number 6. I have 4 piercings. 2 in my ear, of course on the gay side, 1 in my eyebrow, and I'll let you guess where the other one is. Heh. It's a belly. I have a belly piercing. I may show you an image, but I think it's one of the sexiest images I've ever taken, so I'm not sure if it's too risky for YouTube or not. It's really hard to get a belly piercing photo that looks not sexy to me. So enjoy or not. Or you might just think I'm fat and hairy and hate the photo, so I apologise for that. Fact number 7. My favourite TV show of all time is The X-Files. I have watched the original 9 seasons so many times. I love the characters, I love the stories, I love the emotion. There's some good emotional kind of stuff in there, but for the most part I love the Monster of the Week formula that we have this show to thank for. So like all the Monsters of the Week, kind of like the random kind of monsters that appeared like Supernatural or whatnot, that were really cool. We have X-Files to thank for that kind of formula. And of course, I love the theme song, and I'll probably show some photos. I won't bother trying to move the camera around, it's just too annoying to do so. But I honestly believe that out of everything I own in my room, the X-Files stuff is definitely the nerdiest stuff, especially the poster that I have. I feel like it's one of the nerdiest things I own. And of course, I love the theme song. The theme song always gave it away to my family when I was watching it, and that made me very subconscious about the noise I make in my room and what I'm watching. Thanks, Mum, for making me feel embarrassed by what I watch for the rest of my life. Fact number 8. My favourite games of all time are the original Resident Evil 3 and Dino Crisis 2. I once played Resident Evil 3 3 times in one day because I could complete it in roughly a little over an hour because I played the game so much and just knew exactly what I was doing, and I just absolutely enjoyed playing the game. Not to mention in Resident Evil 3, I think maybe only on the PC version because this was when I was playing it on the PC. I played it all the time after school and all that. If you complete the game, you unlock different files about where the characters are now. And that was mostly what I was doing, and so I played it 3 times in one day, just to unlock some more stuff. And because I was just absolutely enjoying it. I was a speedrunner on this game before speedrunning was a thing. I grew up playing so many games, most of them original PS1 games, including all the available Resident Evil games. And 3 was one of my favourites because of Nemesis. He was such a fun aspect of the game, while also being terrifying. This is how he is introduced.
Jill!
Brad!
We've got Jill!
I was 7 years old when this game came out. My parents really didn't care what I played. Also, fighting Nemesis with a knife was so much fun thanks to the dodging mechanic. And Dino Crisis 2 is just a perfect game. It has dinosaurs. It has a cute lead. Need I say more? Fact number 9. I hate balloons. Yeah, I hate balloons. I hate them because the suddenness of them popping frightens the shit out of me. I'm not a fan of loud noises and it will set me off if a balloon pops. So I'm generally scared of being around someone when I blow up a balloon. It was the cutest thing though when a friend of mine remembered this and was like, oh, you want me to go blow this balloon up somewhere else? It was adorable. And yes, leave. And fact number 10, which I don't have that many fingers for, so you count my ears as fingers, I guess, so that should equal up to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah! Fact number 10. I'm an extremely fussy eater. There's barely anything I eat, and I'm super unhealthy because of that. Thanks, KFC, for keeping me alive. Barely. But not when it comes to ass. Any ass is a good ass. So that's it. That's all the random facts about me you now know. Please do like, comment, and subscribe and all that stuff. Please. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel because I love you if you do. Hit that like button. And don't forget to hit that bell button as well. I am forgetting my outro like I always do. Do all that stuff, please, please, what is it? Please do stuff with my channel, basically, so YouTube will be like, oh, people like that video. That kind of stuff. Please, 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 please. I'm kind of just stalling for time because I completely forgot my outro. I completely forgot what I say after this. Oh, that's it. Please don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel because I love you if you do. Hit that bell icon and VitoFox says, be who you want to be. Alright guys, bye for now. See, I just need to remember that first part and then it just all glides off the tongue. Bye guys. I had this realization when during one of my games I was on the wing, a pretty important place I might add. I was the runner and could get to the ball like on the other side and just like really quickly, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I messed it up. So let me go through we were friends, so this included like the jock type people. Not that we really call them jocks in Australia, I don't think that's really a thing. Here, maybe in like college or something, but we don't really, or well, uni I should say, university. No, shut up. Another was the big dude Cohen, who kicked the ball for the goal. That was weird wording. But here's the thing about footballs. They're extremely but yeah, they all jump for a ball. I managed to catch it. But yeah, of course, I love the theme song. The theme song always gave it away to my family when I was watching it, and that made me very subconscious about the noise I was... So I'm generally scared of being around someone when they blow up a baboon. Blow up a baboon. Blow up a baboon. Ah, why did you blow up a baboon? Ah, to scare you. It definitely worked.